How do I keep calling Adelson, who's a billionaire, for example, without appearing to be a lunatic? This is another young kid that I work with that is concerned that political correctness deems that if he continues to call like a madman, the guy will think he's crazy. Well, I've told the story many times where it's like the movie Wall Street. Gecko was called on 100 times, I think, by the young stockbroker before he answered him and gave him a brief interview. Who was keeping track of that 100 times? As I've told you in the past, Bruce Whipple and I were in business many years ago, and we were calling on Kraft Foods, as my memory recalls, and he took Bruce Whipple's 100th call. Now, is it a coincidence that he took the 100th call? No. The CFO was keeping track of the calls, and so was Bruce. I was just watching a podcast of a program that it's been suggested I go on. I wanted to see some of the things they do on their podcast. And it was interesting. The founder of the podcast says he has 3 piles on his desk, not on his handheld device. Okay, the first request, he prints out apparently the email for the first request of him. He doesn't answer it. He has a second request. He doesn't answer him. He doesn't even he puts the third request in a pile that he would answer or he would respond to, because he's measuring how important it is to the guy. I have a similar method. I know some people that delete the first 3, 4, or 5 requests, and if you don't make more than 3 or 4 or 5 requests, they never respond. The same guy, if my memory serves me correctly, got T. Boone Pickens to respond to him by letter, because T. Boone's a guy that's probably 10, 15 years older than I am, and he's an old-fashioned guy. He still writes letters. But he said that thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for asking him to be on your board, Dream Team.